When I first joined Rhino, we had this little sign-up sheet that would go around. It's a physical piece of paper, 6-week sign-up sheet. You could sign up for speeches up to 6 weeks in advance. And at the top, there was a little note. And it said, please be respectful of other speakers. Don't sign up for more than one speech per month. Seems reasonable, given that this is a club with a whole lot of members. We have 40, 50 members sometimes. And they're very active. They like to speak a lot. So it can be hard to get speaking opportunities. So they told me. So you might think that it's a little bit unfair that this is the third speech that I'm giving in 4 weeks. But here's the thing, I don't care. Really, I don't care. I'm gonna be up here giving a speech every week. As long as there are speakers that are dropping out and last minute speaking opportunities, I will be giving speeches. Because I didn't sign up on the sign-up sheet for 3 speeches in 4 weeks. I was left cleaning up other people's messes. And I will continue to do it on and on and on. Even if I don't have a speech prepared, like tonight, I will give an impromptu speech, like I'm doing right now, like I did last week. Maybe I'll pull out an old speech, like I did 3 weeks ago, when I gave a speech that I've given 5 times at Rhino now. I will give it a 6th time. I will give it a 7th time. If I get bored of that, I'll start giving your speeches. I've heard Wayne's speech enough times, all right? Back when I was 8-year-old Chinese girl, I used to wear a red raincoat, even when it was sunny outside. But then I came to the United States and I was an imposter. If there were girls who liked NSYNC, well then I liked NSYNC too. If they liked the Backstreet Boys, I liked the Backstreet Boys.
Oh dear.
So, tonight I'm going to give a speech to help you guys help yourselves. Because I know that this is painful for you. To get up here every week, to stare at my ugly face, to listen to my grating voice, and to hear me give your speeches. Better than you, I'm sure. So I'm going to help you learn how to stop me. All right, try to stop me. That is my pitch. Try to stop me. I will give a speech every single week for the next year if you don't. All right, so here's how you stop me. The first way is you can sign up for a speech. So I'm going to show you how to do that on the fancy little computer here. Because I realize that in my speeches I often give advice like email Jenna or go to this website, and I don't actually show you guys how to do them. So tonight I have my computer and I'm going to show you how to do them. So if you want to sign up for a speech, you need to go to the sign up sheet, which you should all have a link to. It's on Google Drive. You find it here, and look, there are speaking slots 2 weeks from now. And you put my name here. You learn to type first. You go to school. And then you type my name. And then you have a speech. And then the critical point is after you sign up for the speech, you come on the day of the meeting and you deliver the speech so that the Toastmaster doesn't email me 4 hours before the meeting and say, Scott, we need another speaker. But let's say you can't sign up for a speech. All these slots are filled up. How do you get to be that person that the Toastmaster emails so that you can steal the last minute speaking slots from people like me? Well, you email the Toastmaster. So you go to Easy Speak, which I'm sure you all have a link to as well. You go to the meeting. You say, I don't know the Toastmaster's email. Well, that's fine because you actually do. If you go to Easy Speak, you can see here the Toastmaster is Jenna Browning. Is this big enough for you guys? Can you guys actually see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay, good. So the Toastmaster is Jenna. I can just click on her name right here, and it'll bring up this little box, and it says email. And it will give me a little dialog box. It'll say, yo, need a speaker? Question mark, and a bunch of exclamation points. Hey, I have the speech ready. If somebody drops out, let me know. And you hit send. Yay. Then the Toastmaster will let you know if somebody drops out. And they probably will, because 3 out of the last 4 weeks, people have dropped out. The other thing that you can do, barring all of these things, take one of these coupons. They say, shut up, Scott. Use this coupon to cancel one of Scott's speeches and give a speech of your own in his place. These are valid at any Rhino meeting. You can give them to me during the middle of a speech, and I will stop and let you speak. If you're a guest, please take one and cancel one of my speeches, because I seriously will be up here like 52 times in the next year. The other thing that you guys can do if you want more speaking opportunities outside of Rhino, I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, you can give speeches at other clubs. Go on like a Toastmasters speaking tour. It's pretty easy to do, but I didn't tell you how to do it, so I'm going to show you how to do it now. The first thing you need to do is find another club that you want to give a speech at. There are plenty of clubs in the financial district. They'll be more than happy to have you as a guest speaker, even if you're not a member of those clubs. Tell them you're a member of Rhino, and they need speakers as well. So the way that you do that is you go to d4tm.org. It's 4 letters, .org, d4tm.org. You can write that down now because you all have pens and paper, and I'm sure you all have phones. And you can see up here, there's a little link that says Find a Club. So you click Find a Club, and there will be a big map up here. And you can zoom in. You can click on any of these little pins right here, and it'll give you the club information. Slalom Consulting, Friday, noon to 1 p.m. There is a Toastmasters meeting right here on the corner of Howard and it looks like Spear Street. Here, Electric Toasters Club. That's kind of funny. They meet Mondays at noon. And here there's their website and also an email. You can click on the email, it will give you a link. And then you can just send an email to this person and say, hey, I'm from Rhino. I want to give a guest speech at your club. When do you have any speaking slots available? And almost always they will say, yes, please come next week. And 1 time out of 10, they might say, we're booked for 3 or 4 weeks, can you come in June? But I've never had people turn me down or get rude or upset about this. Like really, most clubs in the city, they're looking for people to give speeches and they'd be happy to have you come. You bring energy, it's a new person they've never seen before. It's fun, right? So you can do that if you're looking for speech opportunities, or you can also sign up on the sign-up sheet. You can email the Toastmaster or Jenna and let them know that you have a speech prepared in case somebody drops out. Or barring every one of those options, you can just grab one of those Shut Up Scott coupons and redeem it either before the meeting starts or during the middle of my speech. I don't care. Tell me to shut up. Try and stop me.
You're almost time's up.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. And if any of you don't know how to access the sign-up sheet or ED Speak or have any questions, I am at your disposal anytime, and so is Tim, and so is Nate. So just let us know and we can help you, and any of the club officers can help you with this stuff. All right, let's take a minute just to give Scott some feedback. Bearing in mind that was impromptu, almost completely off the cuff.